Good afternoon and welcome to Archbishop Carroll High School, home of the Patriots, where Archbishop Carroll is set to take on the number 3 ranked team in the state of Pennsylvania, the Monsignor Bonner Friars. Let's take a look first at the Archbishop Carroll starters. Oh, look, they're not even there. Look at that. They will be there. So right now you might be looking at just blank, just nothingness. But here they are. Here they are, our starters. Here we go. Here's the Carroll starters. It's Williams, Turner, Rawls, Lugendo, and Carroll. On the bottom, your guys that will come off the bench. Most likely just going to be Nigel Lambert, but then you see Caesar, Richardson, Nolan Stock, Caden Moody, and Eric White. Let's get back to the game. Now, they're introducing Bonner starters. It's Corey Francis, Cam Jackson, Jakeem Carroll, Aiden Scott, and Deshaun Holden. That's the 5 for the Friars, along with the 5 for the Patriots, here in a packed gym at Archbishop Carroll. As they'll announce the Carroll starters. 32 minutes from now until the end of this game separates Archbishop Carroll and an upset victory over Bonner if they can play their hearts out. We'll see what they can do against Corey Francis, Cam Jackson, and Jakeem Carroll, the greatest or the best duo right now in the state of Pennsylvania that a lot are saying. They have been playing really well. Along with Aiden Scott and Deshaun Holden, it's a Fab 5, if that's what you'd like to call it. But they're really, and look, here looks, in your screen you can see our great photographer, Riley. She goes out. She doesn't like to be on camera. She's camera shy. Oh, no. Look at that. We shut down. That's my fault. Don't worry, we'll be back. That's my fault. I apologize, everybody. I didn't set it up right, apparently. Okay, so tip-off will be a little delayed on the camera. But don't worry, you'll be right back to it. Okay, jump ball underway. We might not miss that much of the jump ball because that's a fumbled jump ball. And everything should be ready to go. Okay, jump ball. Unfortunately, I apologize, but it'll be back in time for tip, or not tip. Here we go. It's Scott. Gets it in. Corey Francis with the right. No good. It's rebounded by Francis and then scooped away by Carroll. Take a look at that rowdy Carroll student section on the right as we get you back to the game. Ian Williams directing traffic. Sends one man right. Pulls him back in pure isolation. Has 2 on the right. Both in the corner. It's Rawls. Kicks back. Carroll. Now back Rawls. Crossover in the lane. Stepping back for 2. Got it! Nasir Rawls kicking off the Patriots. 2-0 Carroll. It is loud. Deshaun Holden. Now Corey Francis. He'll get it back to Holden. He'll hold right side wing near the Catholic League logo. Back top of the key. That's Aiden Scott. Sorry, that is Cam Jackson. He wants a screen. He's going to get it from Scott, and now he'll kick back to Corey Francis. Back to Jackson in the middle. Scott trying to isolate on Williams. No good. He'll kick it out. Francis for 3. No good. Hit back iron. It's tipped away and rebounded by Turner. Here they go. Yasir Turner stepping back, putting up over to Sean Holden, and he gets the basket to fall. What a move by Yasir Turner. Patriots up 4-0 with a minute in. Carroll out in the corner, Holden for three. He hits. 4-3. Deshaun Holden setting the record straight as Ian Williams will bring it up. Already set to check in is Mason Price for Monsignor Bonner. Ian Williams on the left side, kicks it back, Turner. Now they'll reset, Carroll. Turner has rolls off the screen, he'll get it, he's being guarded by Carroll. He'll drive in on Jakeem, go up, and he'll get the layup to fall, knocking into our photographer in the process, but it doesn't matter. Corey Francis will bring it up. An action-packed start to a game. 2 minutes in, Francis in the corner, Carroll drives, kicks back out, in the middle, Scott. He's got nowhere to go. He'll get it back out, that's to Cam Jackson. Jackson will get a screen from Scott. He'll drive the lane, what a nice move, Cam Jackson. Cam Jackson for two. And back and forth they go, that one's taken away by Francis. And then it's out of bounds, it remains Bonner ball. Mason Price does check in for the Friars. He'll come in. And for Carroll, it's Nigel Lambert early. They'll get it in. This one to Corey Francis. Francis kicks out. Holden in the corner, pump fakes, tries to get it back to Carroll. It's knocked away by Yasir Turner. Turner has been one of the bright spots of Archbishop Carroll. They've had a lot of bright spots, but he's been one of the breakout stars for the team, and he's proved to be one of the top players in the league. Jakeem Carroll in the corner, 4-3, he hits. 8-5. Monsignor Bonner jumps back out in front. Yasir Turner will take it up. Slowing things down. Thankfully for me, that means I can catch a breath. Carroll in the corner. Williams trying to drive in. Kicks out. Lambert for a three. He hits! An eruption from the crowd as Nigel Lambert buries one home for three. 9-8, Carroll leading over Monsignor Bonner. Corey Francis being guarded by Lambert. He's got Carroll all alone in the corner. He decides to isolate. Top of the key, guarded by Carroll. He'll go left, hit Holden, driving underneath, back up, top of the key, that's Jackson. He'll drive in, behind the back pass is stolen away by Carroll. Ian Williams up ahead. He's got Drew once more. Going in, spinning on Francis and getting it to fall. Oh my goodness, Drew Carroll. 11-8, Carroll leading over Monsignor Bonner. Francis in the corner, 4-3, that's Carroll, no good. It's picked back up by Williams, full court pass, up ahead Lambert. He'll be fouled by Francis, he'll have a pair. Lambert will shoot two. First one up and good. Second one up and good. 13-8, Carroll leading over Bonner. Cam Jackson will bring it up. Jackson back to Francis. Francis will drive in. He'll take it back out and hit it back to Jackson. Now in the middle, that one was for Mason Price. But instead it's a foul on number 55, Nasir Rawls. That's his first. Team's first as well. They get it all the way back court. A long toss for Deshaun Holden. Holden will get it back to Francis, right side wing, working on Turner, has a wide open Carroll for three. It rims away, rebounded by Drew Carroll. Nasir Rolls will bring it up. Rolls. Back to Yasir Turner, they'll slow things down, 2:30 to play. If they can win the first quarter, it'll set a good pace for the Patriots. Turner, off one leg, what a move, what a star, Yasir Turner. Flourishing into a role as a sophomore. He's looked spectacular this entire season. He's leading the Pats in points per game. Francis goes up, it's rejected by Corral. Ian Williams in transition. He'll kick back, Yasir Turner pulls back, has Rawls on the wing, gets it back, Williams. Guarded by Holden, top of the key, Yasir Turner, they'll reset. Turner drives, steps back, off one, and it rolls in for Yasir Turner. What a first quarter for Turner. It forces a timeout for the Friars. We'll take a break. All right, it's 1:45 remaining in the first quarter of play. 17-8, Carroll leading over the Friars of Monsignor Bonner. Friars will stick with their same five, except Mason Price checked in early for Aiden Scott, and he's never looked back. Cam Jackson will bring it up for the Friars. Jackson, left side wing. Carroll for three, no good, left it long actually, and it's rebounded by Turner. You gotta look at this Carroll crowd. I'll show it to you in just a second. I mean, this is electric. The biggest student section of the year, electric. As Ian Williams dices one home. We'll take a quick look. They're up there, look at them all, in theme. We're right back to the game. That quick. That's how quick we work here. Top of the key, Corey Francis gets it in. Mason Price, he loses it. Rebounded or stolen away by Ian Williams. Rolls, Turner telling him to slow things down, and Turner will. He'll back things up. Patriots up by 11. Tariq Warner is set to check in. Turner in the corner. Lambert for three. No good. Chasing down the rebound is Corral, and then it's scooped home by Francis. And it's Carroll basketball somehow, some way. Nope, they're gonna reverse it. Bonner ball. What an electric start to the first quarter. We thank you all for joining us here on Carroll Sports Media. 19-8, Carroll leading over Monsignor Bonner. I'm Nicholas Mastripolito, and we have a great game in store for you. Deshaun Holden on the left side. Gets it back, top of the key, that's Cam Jackson. Jackson almost loses it, but he picks it back up, a little finger roll on the dribble. Holden drives through three. He's fouled by probably all three of them, but in the end, they'll call the foul on Nigel Lambert. That's Carroll's second, and Bonner had one. Nikolai Lugendo checks back in for Archbishop Carroll. Going up is Francis. He'll be fouled early by Lugendo. And that is going to be free throws. Look at them. They're clapping along in the student section. I've never seen this before here at Archbishop Carroll. They've never gotten this many to show up all in theme and really just enjoy the game of basketball, and it's a beautiful sight. Lambert comes right back in, but this time it's for Ian Williams, who's just going to come right back in for Lambert. Just a quick water break for Ian. And one more shot, 13.4. Carroll will have the final shot of the quarter. Francis misses. He rims it out. 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Yasir Turner, top of the key with 5. Drives in with 4. Fading away with 3. Leaving it short at 2. Williams puts it up at the buzzer. No good. 19-9. Carroll leads over Monsignor Bonner. We'll take a break. We're back for the start of the second quarter. 19-9. Carroll leads over the Friars. Start of the second quarter, Williams goes up and he'll get 2. The Bonner shot no good, rebounded by Lugendo. Carroll, corner triple, no good, rims away, but it's rebounded by Nikolai Lugendo. Timeout Carroll, 23-9. We will take one more, yet another break. Carroll leading over Monsignor Bonner. The Friars will inbound with 7:23, not even 40 seconds into the second quarter, and the Friars called a timeout. Archbishop Carroll playing some supreme basketball, and it's all led by their basketball mastermind, head coach Francis Bowe. Deshaun Holden, top of the key, has Francis. Francis drives in, rejected by Carroll. Scott goes back up and he gets it. 23-11, 7:02. Yasir Turner, crossover, fading away, he hits. He's feeling it. Oh my goodness, Yasir Turner. What a development. Deshaun Holden, top of the key, he'll hold. Now Francis will wave over. He wants a screen from Scott. He'll use it. He'll move off. Carroll in the corner, Jakeem Carroll. He's looking in the corner, 4-3, that's Warner, no good. And it's out of bounds, Carroll ball. 25-11. Monsignor Bonner leading over Archbishop Carroll. Turner, back to Williams, and now Carroll in the middle. What a press, and they leave Carroll open. He misses, but how about Nikolai Lugendo crashing the boards, picking up where he left off at the previous game against LaSalle. Lugendo has been one of the best pickups for head coach Francis Bowe, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain with Monsignor Bonner. What a stellar pickup for Coach Bowe. 27-11, Carroll leading. Joaquin Carroll drives. Kicks out, Francis, 4-3, no good, rebounded by Yasir. Turner drives in, kicks out, Nikolai Lugendo. Okay, I'm sorry if we lost you for a couple of seconds, but what you really missed was Rawls getting fouled. He made the first, so you only missed a basket. You only missed 1 point. So we sincerely apologize, but 1 point, all that was missed. 31-11, Carroll leading by 20 over Monsignor Bonner. Bringing it up is Cam Jackson. Jackson, no look pass in the middle, and now driving into Sean Holden. He'll whiff, it's rebounded by Nikolai Lugendo. Ian Williams drives in. He gets tied up, and it'll remain Carroll basketball. So in for the Friars is Javon Bonner. And that'll force yet another timeout for head coach Billy Cassidy. So we'll take yet another break. .453 remains in quarter number 2. Carroll up 31-11 over Monsignor Bonner. Williams set to inbound. He launches deep, and he gets Yasir Turner. Turner waving off traffic. Turner looking, popping a three. No good, left it a little left, and then it's picked back up by Rawls. On the reverse, no good, rebounded by Lugendo, and then picked back up by Carroll. And all three of them missed the putback layup. And then it's stolen away by Rawls. He tries to land on it, and then Corey Francis ends up with it back. Francis drives the lane with the left. There's two for the Friars. Corey Francis tacking on two to make it 31-13 in favor of the Patriots. Williams looks right, drives right, getting past Cam Jackson, but that just gets to Sean Holden on the breakaway, and he'll get two. Williams thought he was fouled. He's still on the other end of the court. And bringing it up will be Yasir Turner. He'll slow things down. He'll get the screen from Lugendo. He'll roll off. Back up, top of the key, Carroll. Handing it off to Williams. Fading away three on the run. No good. Wide right, and this is where the Patriots could start to crumble. They got to play good defense, but they have to keep up the momentum of made shots. There's another good defensive play, and Turner's all alone. He'll drive in on Francis. He'll be fouled, but no call. And going up and getting two is Cam Jackson. A clear deal foul. Not called, the momentum leaning more towards Monsignor Bonner. 31-17, Williams will bring it up. 2:50 remaining in quarter number 2. Top of the key, Williams has the screen from Lugendo. Lugendo will roll off. Not a really hard screen, but it works. Rawls will drive in, over 2, and the foul! Opening the door and closing it, Nasir Rawls! If you don't understand that, I don't want to, explain that, but he did open the door to the locker rooms on that hard fall. So just so I don't sound crazy for that, that's what he did. So, and one, 33-17. Carroll leading over Monsignor Bonner. And Rawls with the chance at a three-point play. Getting the momentum back. And there's an extra. Cam Jackson isolating, popping a 3, no good, rebounded, and then fouled by Williams. That is frustration from Coach Bo. He didn't want him to foul there. It was rebounded by Javon Bonner, and he didn't really want that. So to inbound, it will be Jackson. He'll get it up. Corey Francis, right side wing, in the corner. Jakeem Carroll for 3. Nothing but air. That'll cause the air ball chance. And Nasir Rawls. Back to Turner. Now Rawls, right side wing, driving in on Cam Jackson, bodying his way into the paint. He's blocked by the rim, and then it's tied up. That was Carroll, and now Francis has a breakaway. He's going to throw it home. It's under there. I don't know. The basketball came this way. But they got it. I thought I had it. I had a moment last game where I had the basketball, but this time I really thought it was going to hit the camera, but it did not. We lived to see another day here after that electrifying dunk that I didn't even put the points on the board for. 1:29 remains. Yasir Turner at about the half-court line. Turner, top of the key, driving in, pushing off Holden. He's fouled. His shot goes wide, and they call it out of bounds. Oh, my. That should be Carroll basketball. I'm not quite sure where this guy's going. But it's fine. Patriots up. 34-19, 109. We ask that you stick with us throughout halftime. We'll come back with about 5 minutes remaining in the halftime break to go over the top point scorers. So we ask you to stick with us with 59.6 remaining in the third quarter. Francis is fouled by the Pats. That's the second foul on Ian. And it'll send Corey Francis. Sorry about the camera view. You can't see that left side. We'll move. When the ball came over here, knocked it right away. So we apologize, but we're right back. Francis with his second, 2 for 2. And the Patriots are still up 13 over the number 3 ranked team in Pennsylvania. Williams and Yasir Turner, they'll run this press. They love it here at Archbishop Carroll. They run it every game when the team runs the full court. Williams has Lambert. He'll get the handoff from Lambert, and Williams will isolate himself. And they're counting his back to the basket. Williams, top of the key, 29 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Patriots up 34-21 over the Friars. Williams, they're going to hold for last shot. Now Holding's putting on some pressure. Lambert in, Carroll pushing off, going up. No good. It's rebounded by Deshaun Holden. Down to 8 seconds. Now 7. He'll drive in with 5 and put on 2 more. There's 3 seconds on the clock. There's 2. There's 1. Williams at the buzzer. No good. Left a little short. So 34-23 is where we stand in favor of Archbishop Carroll. We will take a break and we'll be back for the second half. We're back. Halftime break. We'll go over some of the leading scorers of the game while I clear the scoreboard. 34-23, Carroll leads over the Friars. Nasir Rawls is leading the way with 9 points. Yasir Turner with 8, Lugendo with 6, Corral with 2, Lambert with a 3 and 2 free throws. On the other side for the Friars, leading the charge is who else but Corey Francis with 7 points. And then Deshaun Holden with also 7 points, and Cam Jackson with 4, and Aiden Scott has 2. So not a really productive first half for Monsignor Bonner, but they're only down by 11 points. 34-23. We'll start our third period. Here we go, 34-23. We'll start the third quarter. It'll be the starting 5 for Archbishop Carroll, consisting of Williams, Rawls, Corral, Nikolai Lugendo, and Yasir Turner. For Monsignor Bonner, they have yet to enter the court, but Billy Cassidy's team is prepared for a second half of battle. On the court for the Friars, Mason Price, Cam Jackson, Deshaun Holden, Jakeem Carroll, and Corey Francis. That's your 5. Third quarter lineups. Cam Jackson gets it, drives in the lane, he loses it, and he gets 2. Williams back to Corral. Carroll shooting on this end now. Corral ready to hand it off. Kicks it back. Williams, he'll drive the lane. He'll step back. Has an open Corral. 4-3. He hits it. Drew Corral, 4-3, 37-25. Carroll in the corner. It's intercepted by Rawls. He'll kick it back out. Ian Williams will hold. Williams will kick up, he'll spin. He has a wide open underneath. Nikolai Lugendo on the reverse. 39-25. Monsignor Bonner takes an early timeout. 1 minute in. We will take a break. All right, we're back. That was a full timeout from Billy Cassidy here. $39-25 with only a minute in. Jackson on the right side, kicks it in. Corey Francis, he'll go up. He's blocked by Lugendo. It's rebounded by Corral. In transition, here comes Yasir Turner. He drives in, he Euro steps, and there's a foul. Well, the Friars used both of their 30-second timeouts in the first half, and this is their first 60-second timeout, full timeout in the second half. So they're down to 2 timeouts. As there's a basket from Nikolai Lugendo. He's been arguably the top player this game. 41-25. Carroll ahead of the Friars. Deshaun Holden then gets one on the other end. Yasir Turner drives in underneath. He's blocked by Holden, and they'll go the other way. I thought it was coming for us. I was nervous for my camera yet again, but it's wiped away by Carroll. Yasir Turner in transition once more. He'll slow it down, trying to maybe force a foul on Cam Jackson, but here he goes, top of the key, directing traffic, calling some plays. He's looking for a screen. He'll get it from Lugendo. He doesn't use it actually, and he'll go inside. He'll be blocked and then kicks out. Williams for 3, no good. Back iron, rebounded by Corey Francis. Francis, full steam ahead, in the corner, 4-3. That is Warner, and he missed it. It's rebounded by Ian Williams. Williams, over to Rawls. Now top of the key, it's Carroll. Gets it back, Rawls stepping back. He trips on the floor, and it's stolen away by Corey Francis. Francis in transition, underneath, scoop lay, no good, and then they call a foul on Rawls. I'm not sure what the foul was on. He got tied up with a Friar underneath, it seems like, and now Ian Williams kind of, talking it over with another veteran on the squad. Respect to the game between those two. Francis now at the line to shoot 2. First shot up, and no good, off back iron. And let's see what he can do in this noisy gym, and if he can hit a free throw here. He will. 41-28, Carroll leads. They got to get it over half court. Turner will just throw it off of Warner, and it'll remain Carroll basketball off the inbound. Williams will inbound. He has Nikolai Lugendo at half court, but now Francis kind of creeps towards him. Williams with Lugendo collapsing. Ian up top, Yasir Turner. He's got Williams once more, and now back to Turner. They break the press. Williams will reset. Top of the key, Lugendo clapping for it. He's got Jakeem Carroll on him. It's the mismatch. Williams decides to isolate himself. He'll then pull it back and hand it off to Yasir Turner. 3-on-3. Turner nearly loses his dribble. He'll get the screen from Lugendo, and then he'll be fouled by Warner. That's 2 fouls on the Friars, 1 foul on Archbishop Carroll. That's on Tariq Warner. That's his first foul, and it'll be Nasir Rawls to inbound. Carroll set a screen to get a wide-open Williams. Williams back to Carroll. He pump fakes the shot, drives under. He's blocked by Francis, and Corey will palm the ball and then decide to go the length of the court. He stops. He goes back up. He's rejected. No good. Once again, he'll go back up, and he gets it that time. Coast to coast for Corey Francis. 3 opportunities, and he finally nets one home. They're going to do this same break, and then it's stolen away by Cam Jackson. They'll foul Jackson, and it looks like he'll be able to get right back up. It was a missed shot, so thankfully the and one not in play. 41-30 for Billy Cassidy's squad. We thank you all for tuning in here for an impressive display of offense as well as some fantastic defensive stops. An overall great basketball game that we are being presented here. High school hoops, 41-32. Bonner slowly creeping in on Archbishop Carroll. Rawls holds, and now Lugendo, he's not going to shoot it. He has no desire. Corral, top of the key, gets it back. Yasir Turner on Deshaun Holden. He'll go in. He's got Corral wide open now that he's double-teamed, but Warner will then kind of collapse back to Corral. Drew, wide open, three, nylon! Drew Corral nets it home, 44-32. Carroll leading over Bonner. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. Holden trying to respond with a three of his own, and he will. What a triple. Turner, back to Williams. And now all the way, full court pass. It's intercepted by Corey Francis. Crossing over, kicking out, corner three for Carroll. He hits it. Joaquin Carroll for three, forcing a timeout out of Archbishop Carroll. 44-38. What a game we have in store. 3:08 remaining in the third period. We'll take a break. The Friars are a fantastic second half team, and they're showing it. Now making what was once a double-digit game a 6-point game. 44-38. Carroll leading over Bonner with 3:08 remaining in the third quarter. Corral gets it into Lambert, back to Corral. They got to break the press. It's been their biggest issue. Can they do it? Williams got to get it over half court. He's just going to take it himself. Yasir Turner, he's double-teamed. Corral loses it, goes out of bounds. And it's Bonner basketball. The full court press has proved to be an issue for the Patriots. Bringing it up is Cam Jackson. Now Deshaun Holden. Back up top of the key, Francis on the left side wing. That is Cam Jackson driving in and getting the underhand scoop layup to fall. It's a 4-point game here with the feet of the Patriots, the floor of the Patriots just collapsing under them. Turner fading away. They're right back on track. Yasir Turner keeping it a 6-point game. Let's see what Bonner has in store. Joaquin Carroll, 4-3. No good. It's rebounded by Corey Francis. He gets it back out. Carroll had another chance. He doesn't shoot it, but instead Deshaun Holden will, and he'll drill it. 3-point game, 46-43. Back and forth they go. Can the Patriots break the press? This time they will. They'll get it over to Corral. Guarded by Francis, quickly double-teamed. Now Yasir Turner driving in on Joaquin Carroll. He'll go up. He's blocked. It'll stay Carroll ball. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry, 46-43 with 1:48 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 3-point game. What was once double digits for the Patriots has evaporated. Yasir Turner driving in, pull it back. Drew Corral, top of the key. Spinning around Francis, hands off, doesn't hand off, gets it to Lugendo. They're running a set play here as Williams goes underneath on the scoop. 48-43, 5-point game. What does Cam Jackson have in store? I'll kick it out, Corey Francis. Now Jackson driving in with the right. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me, Cam Jackson? What a move! 48-45, 3-point game. Lugendo underneath, fakes out Carroll, and he gets the lay to go. What an electric crowd here at Archbishop Carroll. 50-45, 43 seconds remain in the third quarter. This game's gonna come down to the wire. Holden misses the shot, but he's fouled by the Patriots. That'll be their third. That's on Lugendo. It's his first personal foul. Driving in is Jackson. He'll go underneath. Can he make another spectacular play? No, he can't. Ian Williams will bring it up. Williams will most likely hold for the final shot. Williams pushes off of Jackson. Once more, that's 3 times, and they're gonna call foul on Jackson. That's his third personal foul. So that's 3 on Cam Jackson, which could be huge come the later stretches of this game. Williams will get it in, Yasir Turner. 50-45, Carroll leading over Bonner. 15 seconds, Turner will hold for last shot. He's down to 12, he'll drive in at 10. He won't hold, he'll pop. No good, it's rebounded by Turner, fading away. He hits Yasir Turner. What a shot, as Cam Jackson, can he respond from half court's length? He cannot. 52-45, Carroll leading, heading into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. (52-45), we enter the fourth quarter. This actually gives me time to reset the fouls, so if you're looking up at the top of your screen and you see those fouls resetting, that's me. Carroll ball to start the fourth quarter, 8 minutes remain. We said at the beginning of the broadcast that 32 minutes separated Archbishop Carroll between an upset over the number 3 ranked team in the state of Pennsylvania. It's down to 8. Ian Williams dribbling in, has Carroll. He's got nowhere to go with it. Instead, he'll hand off Rawls. Driving in, back up, top of the key, Williams, 4-3, Drew! No good, rebounded by Jakeem Carroll. Back to Francis, in the corner, Jackson for 3. Left it short, it's rebounded by Yasir Turner. 7:28 remains, 30 seconds have gone by in this quarter. Lightning fast. Coach Bo calls a timeout. Most likely just going to be a reset 30-second. So we'll stay here. We'll kind of debrief. We'll catch our breath. And we'll kind of just talk about what's at stake here. The Patriots have been kind of doubted. They've picked up a win over LaSalle this week on Monday. And then on Wednesday, they had a 10-point victory over Conwell Egan. And now today, they're leading 52-45 over the Friars. Monsignor Bonner has seen some unfortunate streaks. They lost to Newman Goretti on a buzzer beater, a missed buzzer beater. And they've lost some unfortunate games here in Catholic League play that they probably should have won, that being one of them. They beat Lansdale, they beat the Prep, they've taken down Father Judge, and they beat Conwell Egan. That Judge was by 1, and then they lost 62-58 to we're sorry if we lost you there for a couple of seconds. What you did miss is it's not 51, it's actually 48. Was a 3-ball from Jakeem Carroll, but we apologize if we lost you there for a couple seconds. We're back, hopefully, for the last 6:15. Fourth quarter, action. Jakeem Carroll, they're down 54-48. Warren in the corner. Now it's Francis underneath, trying to drive in on Lugendo. Back in the corner, all alone. It's Warner. He hits. Now it's 51-54. It's a 3-point game. How will Carroll respond? Corral will hold. They'll kick it back out, Williams. They have time to run a play. They need to slow things down a bit. Williams holds, has Yasir Turner. And you're looking for a big bucket, this is the guy to go to. He's trapped. He's got Rawls. They're going to call a timeout. Rawls had to. He had to call a timeout. He was trapped underneath. He had nowhere to go. 5:34. I'm assuming this is going to be a full, so we'll take a break. We're back, 54-51. As the Patriots will bring it up. It's Rawls on Carroll. He'll drive in, kick back up. Ian Williams back to Corral. Now Williams once more in the stretch of the game. Williams trying to go downhill. We'll have Yasir Turner. Holden will switch. Turner's got the switch I think he wants. Turner will drive. He'll go up. He'll jump step. Has Lugendo for 3. No good. That was not the shot. Okay, I'm so sorry we lost you again. But it tied up by Jakeem Carroll, and then Ian Williams with the and 1 to get us back in front. It's the rowdiness here at Archbishop Carroll that's causing such an eruption on the equipment here. Williams rims out on the and 1, could have went up 3, instead they're up 2. 56-54, 4-11. Jakeem Carroll getting the screen, driving in, it's Jackson, hop step, has Warner. Sorry, that's Francis, and now Jackson will reset. Jackson About half court, now he'll drive in. Right side wing. Rawls gets the switch. Francis on Williams. It goes out of the hands of Deshaun Holden, and it's Patriot ball. Turner gets the screen from Carroll. He gets it stolen away by Cam Jackson. And then he fouls. Corey Francis. And then he fouls Francis. That's Yasir Turner's first personal foul. This is probably the worst time he could have done it. In stretch time of the fourth quarter, 56-54. This game's going to come down to the wire. Monsignor Bonner was down by a wide margin. For the lead, Cam Jackson. 57-56. Is this real? Yasir Turner. They need to get a score to get the momentum right back, or else this game's going to go to Monsignor Bonner. Three ball for Williams. Yes! Ian Williams! Ice in his veins! What can he do? The senior leadership buries it home. Jackson at the top of the key has Carroll, and Billy Cassidy will take his final timeout. I believe that's his final. He shouldn't have any more, but if he does, it's one full timeout. Carroll retakes the lead, 59-57 with 2:28. We'll take a break. So I believe Billy Cassidy has one more timeout under his belt. His squad down 2 with 2:28. They'll inbound at the half-court mark. And they still haven't come out of the timeout. Now they will. 60 seconds is up. Jackson drives right. Has Deshaun Holden, a little floater. No good. It's pulled home by Drew Carroll. The Patriots will reset. Ian Williams. Back to Yasir Turner. Turner will slow. Back to Williams. And then he'll be fouled. Ian fouled by Corey Francis. That's his second. There's so many Carroll fans. Underneath it's Lambert. He's rejected by Francis. That was last touch by Bonner. That was last touch by Bonner. That's Carroll ball. Williams will get it into Carroll. He'll come sweeping through. Ian Williams on the right side has an open Nigel Lambert for 2. Mark it, count it. 61-57, 138. This game's not over. Far from over. Cam Jackson goes up. He's blocked by Drew Carroll. Yasir Turner will reset. Turner has Carroll. Up top, it's Lambert. Wide open. Nasir rolls. They'll hold. They've got a minute 21. And left on the deck is Nigel Lambert. Do you believe your eyes? (61:57). There's still a minute 20, so a lot of game to go around for the Friars. Carroll gets it in the middle and out top of the key. That was Turner. He had a chance to shoot, but he just wants to hold. A minute 10. They can hold for as long as they want until Bonner fouls, but it's underneath for Lambert, and one! Nigel Lambert! Mark it! Count it! Oh my goodness! Nigel Lambert, the bench story hero! Archbishop Carroll, up 63-57. The senior leadership coming through in the clutch. And the free throw. Williams wants the crowd noise. He wants to hear it. Shot up and good for Lambert. 1:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Deshaun Holden, they've got to go quick. He doesn't have time. He'll be fouled by Rolls and then pushed away by Rolls. That had the possibility of a... So that's their third foul. They have still 2 fouls to give, so I'm not going to say that is a dumb foul. I would say that's an intelligent foul. This place is rowdy. Look, they're doing the stop cheer. Can you believe it? Oh, this place is electric. What don't you love about Archbishop Carroll? Up 64-57. Rawls has to be separated from Francis, and he's saying, I'm not going to touch him. Jakeem Carroll will get it into Corey Francis. He'll drive the lane, kick out, 4-3. No good. Left it short. It's rebounded by Turner. Rawls looking for the Hail Mary. Turner will take it past half court and get it underneath. It's stolen away by Jakeem Carroll. He didn't need to do that. Deshaun Holding from the free throw line. No good. Jumper no good. They're going to send Turner to the line with 30.9 remaining. Turner, first free throw up and good. 65-57. Ending on a good note. The Bonner fans are leaving. Holden for 3. No good. Rebounded by Carroll. Bonner will not foul. Yes, it looks like they actually will. They might foul. Actually stolen away by Corey Francis. He'll pop a 3. It'll be no good. He'll get his own rebound. Carroll for 3. No good. Rebounded by Yasir Turner. Do you believe what we just saw? Mayhem in Radnor. An upset brewing for the Patriots of Archbishop Carroll. What a game for the Patriots taking down Monsignor Bonner. Now they have to limit a court rush. Here at Carroll. I don't believe my eyes. An upset over the number 3 team in Pennsylvania. 66-57, Carroll wins. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching a fantastic display of basketball. Nicholas Mastripolito, and 2 fantastic stomp cheers that wanted to get in for everybody here, for Riley, for Miss Siobhan, for everybody, including Keith on the losing end of things. We still love you, Keith. We will see you next time.